Hi YouTube, I'm Tandy, the Pioneer Guy. I've recently made a Patreon where you can help me make content full-time. That Patreon link's going to be in the description below. If you like the video here on YouTube, make sure to hit the like and subscribe button at the end. Thanks for watching. You think Spirits or Humans a better company deck? I think that Bant Company, or Bant Spirits is worse than Bant Humans. But I think that Mono Blue Spirits might be better than Bant Humans. But as far as Coco decks, the human deck is a way better Coco deck. You're on green-white Boggles. Well, you're not going to win your RCQ. Not likely, anyway. Playing against Mr. Snook. I miss it. What matchups you bring in Hydras? Against every matchup with a bunch of creatures and no Fatal Push. No one's talking about Lotus Field combo? I actually think Lotus Field combo might be worse than Jeskai Ascendancy combo. I think Lotus Field just slow. Sorkley Boggles beats Green Devotion. Okay, man. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you. Do you think Nicthos is powerful enough to deserve a ban? I think it's been powerful enough to deserve a ban for 3 years. But they just made it a promo, so I doubt they're going to ban it. They'll probably ban Oath of Nissa again or Storm the Festival or something. Something stupid. They might ban Karn. Banning Karn would make a lot of sense too. It's okay, Pequal. I'm just telling you. I'm just giving you the harsh truth. I do not create content for budget, okay? I do not create content for people who cannot afford the best decks. I just tell you what the best deck is. And if you want to, like, justify whatever you're doing, that's fine. I don't care. Justify however you want, with whatever you want. Do whatever you want. I'm not your boss. But I'll tell you my honest truth every time. Because I got nothing else to do. Yeah, there's also a lot of potential to playtest different decks on Magic Online. If you're interested, you can check out Mana Traders. We're an affiliate. I changed that, damn it. It's actually a different code now. Give me a second. I thought I did. That sucks. So command... I could have swore I changed it. Because they made it a standy 10 for 10% off. Yeah, Boros Heroic beats the shit out of Mono Green also. So I thought I have 6-3 my turn for a second. I was about to be big sad. If you had any more Topiary Stomper, I know you weren't a fan before. I've had a lot of good action with it. I have played it a couple times and it never attacked or blocked. So like, I don't understand why it was ever even in the deck. If you don't attack or block with it, it doesn't do anything. It's just a fucking 3-mana Rampant Growth. It adds a little bit of devotion or whatever, but I'd rather just play Sylvan Caryatid. I'm barely playing Sylvan Caryatid, you know what I'm saying? Temple? I mean, maybe they're playing 1 or 2. Snook's a good player. I would trust Snook almost as much as Ginger. The only reason I would trust Ginger over Snook is because Ginger plays more. I think Ginger plays more. I'm not even 100% on that. What a great draw. Actual perfect draw. Watch Life for Portable Hole? Feel free. That's fine. Add in your 4 pathways and your 4 Temple Gardens and take 4 damage sometimes against Mono Red aggro and lose the game because of it. That's fine. No one's stopping you. Alright, we're going to put it on this forest. No one is stopping you from living your dreams, chat. Not even me. I'm gonna draw a card off of this, I think. I think I'm gonna get Citadel first. Make Fairies good again in Modern? Fairies was never good in Modern. Even when they unbanned Bitter Blossom, it was still bad. Chandra reveals Blood Crypt. I'll take 2. Luckily, those don't hit Planeswalkers anymore. Not nearly as powerful as they used to be, but still pretty good. Here comes the Bone Man. Into the Bone Zone we go. And now it feels like we're playing a different game, right? Feels like we're just playing a different format than our opponents. You know? Alright, 8. Alright, so let's see how much we can do. So green, elf, elf. Those are free. This is a bunch. This untaps this. This goes and gets something cool. Could go Chain Veil and just start popping off. That's fine. I think that this is lethal, but I'm not 100%. Wonder if they have some stomp or something to kill the Karn, or I'm not sure exactly what they're gonna do, but maybe they stomp an elf. We can Nykthos in response to whatever, make a bunch more mana, activate again, yada yada. Have the other Karn, blah blah blah. Easy. Do I want the Great Henge? If I do, it's not over a Sylvan Caryatid. I do not mind the Great Henge though. What do we cut? Everything's great. I don't want to cut a Wolfwillow Haven. Maybe I'll cut a Nykthos actually. This might be the one matchup where Nykthos is at its worst. Feels like Tron vs. Jen in 2014 Modern? Yeah, kinda. What do I want? Do I want the Great Henge over anything, Chat? I'm sure I'm one Wolfwillow Haven. I don't know if it's correct or not. Probably not. I like all the elves because it forces them to have the instantaneous removal. The Haven gets around the removal though, which is nice. The Cures are great. Karn's great. Troll, Cavalier, excellent. Bolas is good with Oath. It's possible the Great Henge should just be in the board, you know. But this is a good Henge matchup. You know? This hand's excellent. There's a lot to love about this hand. No Thoughtseize, okay. Do I want to let them push, or should I go for an Oath here? I think I just hope they don't have it. And they don't. Perfect. They might have Stomp though, but that takes up their second turn, which is nice. We'll just go for a Haven on 2. We're gonna Oath. We're gonna be looking for like a Kiora or a Troll. Some sort of big threats. Karn, I don't think is worth playing here. Troll, please. Thank you. And now they need an exile effect for it or they're in trouble. And even if they have it, we can Cavalier next turn. If they don't kill our Troll... If they do kill our Troll, I think we can Great Henge next turn. I'm not sure though. I gotta do the maths. Alright, 2 guys. It's just 2 guys. Just 2 brothers. Next turn they go Kalitas, double activate to kill something. Go just Cavalier. Okay, here we go. activation will kill the troll. Oh yeah, I guess so. They only need one. So Cletus plus activation does minus X, whereas twice the number, so that's right. Maybe I should have went for the Great Henge. Would have cost 5. Yeah, I mean, Mono White Humans gets under Mono Green pretty good quit. I think you're a huge dog to Rakdos mid, though. Alright, kill my guy. I'm gonna get back a Storm and Norman, I think. Alright, so they can trade Blood Tithe for a troll and attack for 7. The next turn we get to hop off a little. I don't love this play from them, and I guess they're going for a push and an attack for 10. And then if I miss on my festival, I'm dead. Alright, so 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we can go Karn and a 4-drop. Nothing to get really that matters. So let's go for a Storm and Norman. Cavalier for sure. Nykthos probably, so we can do some more stuff. Alright, so trigger on the stack. We're going to activate Nykthos in case we hit another one. We're 1 short. We can play Henge for 4 and then play Karn and something else. We can also just go Karn plus Skyboat. I'm going to go Karn plus Skyboat. Kill the Bone Man. The Bone Man cometh. Is that a good turn or what? Any chatters? Think that's a good turn? This would be a good chariot spot? Yeah. I agree, but it's few and far between. And it would only buy you like a half a turn. Their deck's pretty good at fighting through chariot. That's not for who the bone bones. For it bones. For thee. Ben's not impressed. That's fine, Ben. I'm sorry. 8 of 10 turn. I was thinking it's more of like a 5 out of 7. Cody, you can literally do whatever you want in FNM for sure, for sure. Yeah, Waldo, but a bunch of them are just milled, like 10 of them are just milled over from Cavalier, so it's not quite the same. Charming Prince Rhinos does sound cool though. But I would much rather be like Charming Prince Reflector Mage. That way you can play Coco. I mean, you can stick to your guns, but you got to do something that's powerful. I don't think Siege Rhino is very good in this format. I think the ramp decks go way, way, way over the top. And the aggro decks, you know, their life total is not under that much pressure. They have great mana. Most of them are monocolored, so the life total brain doesn't matter. The +3 life matters a little bit against like mono red, but is inconsequential against Boros Heroic. Yeah, I saw that one too, Raph. Now that one looks cool. And that's a good FNM deck for sure. Well, Trespasser into any 4-drop is great, Cody. Can figure out how to win this matchup without like 5+ devoted sideboard cards? GG. That's what Snook said. Alright, Snook gave it up. Alright. The Phoenix deck might need a little bit of tweaking. I haven't played it in a couple weeks now. But I still do like me some Ledger Shredder. Definitely going to keep this one. Exactly, Greeny T. It's like Veil of Summer. Veil of Summer is the most cracked fucking sideboard card of all time, and it just doesn't do anything for me, you know? Just big whiffs. All right, what we got? All right, do we hit troll? I think we just hit troll because we have the Wolfwillow Kiora already. We got turn 2 Wolfwillow, turn 3 Kiora troll. A sequence we've done many times today already. All right, shock. Not that shocked. Cycle sensor. What is this sorcery? Katana and Boogie. Thanks for the follows. See if this resolves. The Wolfwillow is basically free. Another sensor throws a wrench in that plan, though. God damn it. They would have countered my old growth troll if I did it the other way, so I'll say no harm, no foul. I'm gonna play this Nicol Bolas and minus immediately on this Narset. Or this PZ. Damn. Alright, well, I'm gonna play Bolas, I think. Start hammering their hand a little. Let's see. Troll's free, actually. So we can do everything. Hope I don't get spell pierced. We're gonna draw a card. Keep our loyalty high. Make them discard a card and we'll draw. Then we'll play Elf. Kenny, what are the next bad matchups and why do we see so much red-black mid online instead of this? Apex Predator. That question has been answered 1,000 times today. The first part, anyway. The bad matchups are the loaded ground aggro decks, Boris Heroic, Mono Blue Devotion. Or things go way over the top. Like, Blue Eye Control, I think, is a mediocre matchup, but we did beat it 3 times today already, so I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong about the Blue Eye matchup. I did draw Nicol Bolas a lot, and it was excellent every time, so who knows? How'd you cast Bolas? We have Oath of Nissa. Oath of Nissa lets you play any Planeswalker. We can also hit it off of our, what you calls them? Storm the Festivals. Speak of the devil. All right, let's just go second Karn. I'm gonna minus on this. And we're just gonna get the 6-drop, the statue. I think just max defense, actually. Max defense. Yeah, statue's cracked. Makes it so they can only play 1 spell a turn for the rest of the game. It's pretty good against Young Pyromancer, huh? Since they have PZs, we're going to bring in Voracious. I'm going to cut Caryatid. I think I'm going to cut the Boluses, actually. Hydra should be good enough. Let's use it to fight PZ. Use it to pop Crackling Drake. Very fair and balanced. Yes, Nykthos, the card, very powerful, very fair and balanced. I agree. Thanks, Raph. Appreciate it. God-Pharaoh statue, 6 mana artifact. All spells your opponents cast cost 2 more to cast. At the beginning of your end step, each opponent loses 1 life. MTG bot is banned. Maybe unbanned now, I don't know. Would you rather play against Blue-White Control or Esper Yorion Control on this? I think I'd rather play against Esper. They have a lot of spot removal, and their spot removal is bad. The Blue-White Control decks have more diverse removal with Portable Hole and March. And I think the black removal is just not that good. Now, Extinction Event is good, though. Extinction Event on Odd kills Cavalier and Troll, which is nice for them. Pretty bad for us. If they have no Extinction Events, though, I would rather play against Blue-White every day. I got Farewelled a bunch from Blue-White, though, so I don't even know. Maybe it doesn't matter. I think Control is a bad matchup, but the Bolas has really helped us a lot against them, which is strange, but cool. But that dickhead bought in a timeout earlier? Well, it certainly deserved it. We don't have an elf, but that's fine against the old Is It deck. They're playing, it looks like the Crackling Drake Fling version. Alright, we do not have a play on one, but we got a lot of stuff going. We got a lot of fingers and a lot of pies. I mean, I've seen this deck for a while, Barb. Maybe it's a new Korean build or something, but the moment they played Crackling Drake last round, I assumed that they had Kazul Fury. God, this sequence is just so gross. All right, no counter. How many shock do you think they have in hand? I don't know. Hopefully 8s. I'm hoping they tap out for Crackling Drake this turn so I can resolve this storm without fear. I mean, that's fair, but I think like Jadelight Ranger maybe does it even better. Are we gonna go for a storm? Play around Censor. If they have Gust, we'll just cast Storm Festival every turn for the rest of the game. That's fine too. Next turn we don't even have to burn the Kiora. Gust. Put on top, we'll just draw it again, that's fine. Gonna activate this and attack. We're one short of being able to storm also, but I wanted to kind of bait with the troll. If they have Fire Impulse, I think that's okay. I'm not too worried about losing the land, trading it for a resource. You can save it for later, but like I said, we're gonna be using our mana basically every turn, so I think that's fine. You reckon that wasn't a good Ether Gust? Yeah. What else you gonna do though? You're just gonna get popped in the face by Growth Troll forever. Comes the Drake. Foil, that's fine. Alright, gonna storm in Norman. Another stroke. They got one card in hand. We'll say go. We can flash it back next turn. I have a Boseiju, but I don't know that I'll need it. They're not playing Phoenix, so I don't have to worry about my Kiora just like straight dying. Looks like they're gonna go for a Bone Man. I wonder if they cast it. Okay, we'll lose the Kiora, I think, but that's fine because we have the backup. We might even play the backup after we untap. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We need to, right? Karn's okay, draw 2. I think I might just go for Karn Skyboat. I think that's probably better for this turn. Plays around not Spell Pierce though, so we could lose a Spell Pierce here. Should have played the Boseiju to play around the Spell Pierce. Big mistake. Didn't get punished, thankfully. Is there a reason not to play the Kiora for free this turn? I probably should have. I thought there was a chance that my combo gets broken up somehow. Mystical Dispute or something stupid. I don't know. I should have. It was just a mistake. I also should have played my land, so if I draw a land, I can still do stuff. Just me fucking up is all. No worries. Shocking to 18. Interesting. Never said I was a role model. We get to kill Needle? Oh, whoops. Yeah, I could have. Another big mistake. I'm basically just on autopilot right now, chat. I'm sorry. Playing like shit. Take through time. Okay. At least you look good doing it. Yeah. Most of my play has been pretty good today, but at this point, I'm just kind of zoning out a little. I don't know if that happens to y'all, but the more Magic I play, the much worse I play over time. Same with any game. I didn't get a lot of sleep last night either. We're also going to attack with the Skysovereign, I think. Nykthos? Any Nykthoses in chat? Pretty good. Pretty good. Right, but we actually lost mana big healthy because if I played it the turn before, I actually get to generate mana instead of breaking even. So I definitely should have played it. It was just a mistake. Crackling Drake. All right. Moment of truth. They can deal 11. That's not quite lethal. I think we're putting them in chump block mode too. The Karn is currently shut down, but we can storm and maybe find something cool. All right, let's start with Oath. Now we can find Nicol Bolas as well. I thought, no, we sided out Bolas actually. Okay. Elf is free. Storm it up. Couple more elves. Untap this. The elves can crew the Skysovereign now, which is nice. And I should put them in the Hurt Locker. I guess. The Karn doesn't do anything, so it's just got to be... Maybe it's just 2 more elves. Spread them wide. I will target the PZ. If they don't have a thing here, they have to block with the Crackling Drake. If they have a thing, then they can maybe kill me with a Fling next turn. That's a bummer. I can die now. Not having the Boseiju for the Karn was a huge error, and this might actually end up killing me. If their last card is Fling, we're dead, because they don't actually have to block. Maybe I should have held back a Cavalier. Fuck. It's kind of on autopilot. Been on autopilot all day. All right, well, let's see if they have it. If they do, we still got a game 3. Well, just know that me playing the Boseiju killed me. I could have easily end of turn killed the Needle and had Karn active, and I would have been fine. Taking time for yourself? I mean, I took the weekend off. I just stay up too late playing video games, though. This how you lost your win-in this weekend? I mean, Magic's fucking hard game. I don't know what to tell you. Usually only play one. Most of the lists I saw had two, but it doesn't matter. Either has or he doesn't. You could also like play another Crackling Drake and give it haste with the haste thingy. I don't know. I know. This list plays 3. All right, the game has ended. Walking Ballista did nothing wrong. I would be fine with them unbanning Ballista if they banned Heliod and or Nykthos, or maybe just and Nykthos. I really do like Ballista in the Hardened Scales decks though. Those are always fun, but it's just too good in Devotion. I think it just gives mono green deck a lot of tools to work with. We're gonna keep in hopes that my Oath of Nissa smooths things out a little. But we have Oath, we have Kiora. If our opponent's not very fast, we could be fine. We're on the draw, they mold to 6. Castle Vantress. Alright, this hand's pretty good against Castle Vantress. I'm taking a land over another Kiora. Just want to smooth out my draw, make sure I hit my land drops naturally. Hopefully we draw Wolfwillow. Perfect. See if they counter. Yeah, this will accelerate me into casting my 5s a turn sooner. Shipwreck March. So this is blue-black. Kind of bait them here. So maybe they'll activate their Field of Ruin in response to this. Give me an untapped land. Make an Oath into a Troll. If I get lucky. Welcome to SCG and all the coverage and such I used to do. It was my favorite stuff to watch. Also the SCG tour and all that. GG's Pinterest. Hope you're doing well. Negate. Alright, that's fine. Another Oath. Take the land over the elf. Elf's dog shit here. I don't know what to tell you, Lancer. They fired everybody and stopped doing video coverage. The end. Play Cavalier. See if it gets countered. Sinister Sabotage. Next turn we can play Kiora and Nicol Bolas. That's my story and I'm sticking to it. See if this Kiora resolves. Corey doesn't do SCG coverage. Corey did. You should thank Anurag. Anzid MTG. That man's keeping shit going over there. Go for a Nicol Bolas. See if this works. They didn't counter the Kiora, and they did counter it the first time, so maybe they don't have anything. If it's just Censor, I'm gonna be sad. Build a Ruin on that, that's fine. That is gonna allow us to play an Oath of Nissa here too, which I like. Another counterspell though, we have the Nicol Bolas, so maybe we'll find what we're looking for. They're still one away from Dig Through Time. D-Junk, I think it's Team Baltimore, but I don't know when exactly, and there's no coverage. Or at least, there's no SCG coverage. I don't know if Anurag's doing it. Also, apologies if I'm butchering his name. I don't think I've ever heard it said out loud. Baltimore's in 3 weeks? Alright. Alright, let's bless, I guess. Shit. Luckily, this is Exile, so even the discard doesn't let them dig. We're gonna play an Elf. Here go. They didn't kill the Nicol Bolas either. Main phase consider. Maybe they're going to main phase a dig looking for an answer for the Nicol, and then we'll just play another one. How the hell do I find local RCQs for Pioneer? I do not know. That's above my pay grade. I don't work here. Alright, let's start with make them discard. Strain their mana. Exile Fatal Push. Okay, draw a card. On the lock, okay. Nykthos do anything? Not really. Just play another elf. I think I'm gonna make a 2/2. I just want to start applying some pressure. The Nicol Bolas is constricting their resources, but they're gonna dig here. Oh, what did Joey say? I swear to all the might bogma me, if one more jerk web calls me from work without sending a message first to discuss context, I'm gonna lose my damn mind. Fuck him. What's the ultimate on this thing? Each opponent who doesn't control a legendary creature or planeswalker loses the game. Ooh. Nice. Scissor seems so slow. I mean, it's no slower than Absorb, and there's no other real options. All the broad strokes counter spells cost 3 mana. See if they answer the Nicol, and we'll play another. Alright, let's just start by plus. Always just go plus. Get their card. Field of Ruin. Alright. I think they're going to go for a Shark Typhoon. So let's try to force them to do something else. And go get a 4-drop here or a 5-drop. Get Pestilent. That's fine. Let's go untap. I'm gonna get back like Cavalier Troll or something. I'm pretty sure this is a Shark Typhoon turn though. I'm not gonna attack. I'm just gonna let them Shark Typhoon and eat the Karn or attack the Nicol Bolas for 3 or 4 or whatever. And then we'll play Cavalier and check it, or we'll Nicol and minus on it. Their choice. This guy's having him block. I thought about it, but I felt like we wouldn't be able to crew it. And also, I think that's just better. All right, here I think this is a Great Henge and Caryatid out matchup. Do we have access to Karn before the Bolas? Could have needled to force the shark and then pop the token. We could have. We could have. I'd rather be more proactive though. I think Restorative Burst is a huge punish for holding up the Shark Typhoon to cycle. I would have been way more scared if they just cast Shark Typhoon there, right? Cast Shark Typhoon and then just like lose a land from the plus is fine. And then they can actually maybe beat me with that if they hit a chain of draw spells. Would you Karn of Bolas? Ah. Alright, we're gonna keep. Oath to smooth it out. You're a great draw. Alright, we'll take the elf. I want something to do next turn. We already have one Lair, so we don't need another one. Tanny, summer is almost over, and I'd like to keep watching your stream. To Twitch archive, or do you post elsewhere? Distance. Twitch does archive. You can always, it's just twitch.tv/Tanny/videos. You can also check out my YouTube channel. Link in the chat. As some my better leagues go there. Taylor, are you still in chat? Taylor, if you're in chat, I just want to say, can you do I think I had another Rakdos 5-0 and another Monogreen 5-0 from last week. You can turn those into videos this week too if you don't mind. If you're not here, I'll just talk to you later. Alright, let's play Wolfwillow. I'm gonna play the Kiora. If it gets killed, that's okay. Or countered. Untap doesn't do anything here, but later it does stuff. Toddwards, thanks for the follow. Alright, it's countered. It's gone. I feel like it's making me click no pay twice. I feel like I'm clicking okay too much. Alright, well, I got 2 good ones after the Thoughtseize resolves. Even if they kill Elf, I can still Boseiju and cast something. Every soft counter's bugged. Very cool. I'm glad that my lizard brain just knows that immediately, you know? Alright, let's play a Wolfwillow here, and then I'm going to play the Cavalier, I think. Alright, resolved. We'll get Nykthos. Here we go. Storm the Festival in the Graveyard. Can you share your current Rakdos list, please? That's on my Patreon, Some Green, with a sideboard guide. If you'd like to take a peek at it, I'll link you. But it does cost $5 to join. All my articles are unlocked for the $5 tier, though. That's my updated Rakdos list with a full sideboard guide for, I think, 10 or so matchups. I think it might even be 11 or 12, including the mirror. Alright, so Extinction Event on, odd. But we do have the Karn that can resolve. And a Thoughtseize, rip. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. Why not play Karn with the Nykthos? We didn't have any mana. We found Nykthos and had no mana floating. I don't know what you want from me. Don't turn from the opponent? Yeah, absolutely. Volcania says, 1010 sub to Tandy's Patreon. I followed his sideboard guide and won an RCQ. Nice. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We'll just make a big Hydra attack, I guess. Maybe we should just pop a Wolfwillow Haven, though. But I think I just want to push towards 10 mana so I can flash back my thing. Appleton says, just sub to join my dollars. Yeah, thank you for the sub. Appreciate it. They have a counter spell for this. That's fine. They held this back to block, which leads me to believe that they have nothing. So I'm just going to activate Lair and attack, I think. Is there a Discord too? We do, but not for the patrons. It's just the general Todd Squad Discord. It's relatively quiet these days, but you know, it's been heating up a little bit in the last couple months. Interesting that they would hold back, but still have this answer. Maybe they're just playing a dig here first for more info. But I feel like they should have maybe tried to counter the Kiora. Kiora represents a lot of potential pressure. I try to write about a different deck every week, and I've been trying really hard to make sideboard guides to help y'all win your RCQs. Noxious Grass is fine. Alright, so now we can flash back, but I don't know if it's going to resolve. I doubt it will. Yeah, Groove, and I wrote about it recently on my Patreon. I think the deck's really good. I had a called shot where I said I thought I was going to win an RCQ, and then Max McVitie won his RCQ with it, so that was pretty cool. All right, let's play this Cavalier and hope it resolves. Another counterspell would be a huge bummer. But whenever someone resolves Dig Through Time, the game usually gets a lot harder after that. Another sabotage. Tilt. I think I'm gonna crack a Wolfwillow Haven and make a 2/2. Sure you've answered this already, but how often do you find yourself with Bolas and no Oath of Nissa? Pretty rarely. Pretty rarely. I would say maybe like 1 out of 5 games or so. I draw Bolas and don't have an Oath. But the games where it's turned on, it's just so fucked up. Just doubling as another Planeswalker is just sometimes kind of messed up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, let's stack with a Wolf. Alright, we'll just make another 2/2. The Kiora's gonna die, but we have the backup, so it's not too big of a deal. Mostly, I'm just kind of worried about not drawing many threats here. Our opponent has had plenty of counter spells for most of our things. Another dig through time. This is probably game. Second dig is usually GG's. Yo, what's up, Rivera? That's not Israel, is it? Alright, you're down. I hope I draw something cool, and so I can attack and then punish them for activating Hall to block. That's not that cool. Oh wow, non-blue-white control deck? Yeah. Blue-black. Interesting build. How'd the first league go? We went 4-1. We played blue-white control 4 times though. We lost to one version playing Narset Wheel. Alright, so we can't punish them. We'll just crack this. We'll say go. No attacks. Next turn, if we draw something cool, we'll attack. Maybe I should have attacked first. It might have been a free attack. It's the big Typhoon or the 7-drop. Alright, we can never beat that. We're just going to concede. Every time my opponents cast this card in any format, I concede. If they're not dead that turn. It is impossible to beat it. It's maybe the most fucked up 7-drop creature ever made. Your friend won RCQ with this blue-black deck? Nice. Grooven says, any thoughts to Destiny Spinner and the sideboard for opposing blue decks? I know sideboard is right with the Karn Wishboard. I think the Skylasher plan is okay against the beatdown mono blue deck, but I don't think you need that much help against the control decks. I think that you're just naturally unfavored, and nothing you do will change that. You know, Mistcutter Hydra dies to all the white removal, March or Noxious Grasp or whatever. Uncountable shit just doesn't matter. You would probably play like 3 Veil Summer or 4 Veil Summer in the sideboard if it were legal, but since it's banned, you just don't have a whole lot. I think the Voracious Hydra are sweet though. Dreamtrawler and Hullbreaker equal unbeatable. Yeah, the number of times I've beaten either of those cards once they came into play is shockingly low. Yeah, Shifting Ceratops might be okay, but if I'm not playing Vivian, I'm not playing shit like Ceratops, I don't think. Yeah, they made a lot of finishers in the last couple years that once they come down, the game ends. But they just make them cost 6 and 7 and pretend like that's fine. The gameplay from them is complete dog shit, though. Hullbreaker Horror and Dream Trawler provide some of the least fun gameplay I've ever experienced. Alright, that sounds good, Mello. I don't know that I would do it over Voracious Hydra, though. I think Voracious Hydra is also pretty good against blue, but it shines against things like mono red. You know? It's tough. If mono blue is everywhere, though, I might not even play the mono green deck, man. Real talk. Take the troll. I mean, I've played with those cards, too. They're not that fun, either. They're just kind of fucked up. Take the Nykthos. Play Kiora first, see if they negate it or whatever. If they gust, I'll put it on top because I can go gust troll next turn. Any other counter? I can pay for Censor. I can't pay for Make Disappear, but that's fine. Gonna attack for 1 with the elf. I don't think it's 90-10, but it's very bad. Mono Blue doesn't care about Skylasher? Well, that's definitely not true. One of their main plays against you is Curious Obsession. And they don't like to play their Lord until turn 4, usually. And so a Skylasher on turn 2 will almost always eat something. Skylasher is completely fucked up against them. Don't get me wrong on that shit. Alright, fine. I don't think it should draw a card when it attacks Gino. I think it should just, whenever you draw a card, it gets +1/+1, has lifelink, and has pitch to protect, you know? It's like Prognostic Sphinx or whatever. Alright, if the Extinction Event is on odd, I'm gonna be big Sag. It always is Extinction Events. God damn it, man. This is why I said I'd rather play against blue-white. The blue-black deck has a lot of weird shit that's hard to beat. They tend to have more counterspells than blue-white as well. I mean, I'm not arguing with you there, Monda, but I don't think that either of those win conditions is very fun to play against. I actually think the gameplay against Sphinx's Rev was better than the gameplay against Dream Trawler. There's no counterplay to Dream Trawler, you know? It has hexproof, it has lifelink, it draws a card when it attacks, it ends the game in like 2 or 3 swings. It's fucked up. Alright, please just negate and not make disappear. What's your favorite deck against an aggro meta? The 80% of people here are playing Spirit variants and Boros. If you want to beat Spirits and Boros, play Phoenix. Phoenix shines against creature decks usually. Yeah, Pioneer Challenge decks would be kind of cool. I'm curious what they're going to be. The last round were pretty good. I mean, they had basically a whole Lotus Field deck and a whole mono red deck. Yeah, but tier 2.5 decks is fine, Orbital. You know, just giving people options. Pioneer's pretty open. Alright, main phase, Shadow's Verdicts. Cool, 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 cool. So we do want to keep them off of Dig Through Time. So I think I'm going to go for a Karn here. I think I'm going to go for the Unlicensed Hearse. Soul Shatter on the Karn, no fair. Motherfucker said cromulence. Back for 3. Get some damage in. Is there any way I can... I don't think I can make the Lair of the Hydra big enough to play the Henge, right? I can min 2, 3... Because it's mana negative the way it works. I guess I could activate this, crew Hearse, activate Hearse, and then play Henge. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I guess I can just burn Nykthos and play it. Activate Hearse first too. Yeah, I think this is slightly better, so I can hold up Hearse. I really don't want my Hearse to die, and it's likely they have a bunch of like fatal pushes and shit in hand. The Nykthos is garbage in the matchup anyway. I should probably be cutting one. They have a lot of ways to make the Nykthos do nothing. I think Gruul's greater than humans now. I mean, I feel like people are just saying nonsense stuff, you know? People are just saying words. Cycle of Typhoon, okay. We don't have a Planeswalker that's vulnerable, so that's fine. This matchup seems tough, though. A lot of blue, a lot of control today on the ladder, man. A lot of control. Alright, they still don't have enough. I'm gonna activate this, target these two, see if they respond. They don't. Animate, or play Kiora. I think I'm gonna attack with the Hearse. It's so big. It's probably gonna give him a window to animate though. Or not to animate, to kill it and then fill their graveyard. Alright, well they're just blocking. That's good news for me. Playing a Deluge. Cool, 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 cool. Very sweet to have Dig Through Time and Deluge in your deck. Push incoming. Luckily they didn't have it. Yeah, that'd be pretty good scouter. Getting to play old school, what you calls it? Old school Phoenix. Alright, they're gonna kill one Lair. Soul Shatter the Kiora. Okay. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Cancel. Exile, Deluge, and Soul Shatter. I'm gonna make a big Lair and attack and hope they don't have push. I think that's a pretty big hope, though. I guess that means that I can draw any elf can crew the Hearse at that point, though. Wow, they didn't have it. That's so sick. All right, 5, 6, 7, 8. Alright, let's threaten. Oh, I guess they have this. They didn't have it last turn. Maybe they don't have it this turn either. This is too big. I thought I could attack, but I can't. I must attack with the 10-10. I wish they would just put a number on this instead of just doing this. This is so clunky. Flashback? We didn't have enough mana. It costs 10 to flashback. Nykthos is not activating for mana right now. Oh god, I hope they're activating Hall of Storm Giants to block. Oh my god. Their hand's just like all negates, chat. Their hand's just all fucking negates all the time. They're finally casting Dig. An elf would be golden, because then I can make a 6/6 Hydra and activate the hearse, I think. Yes. Alright, sounds great. We're gonna keep. Side shooter, thanks for the follow. Sorry if I butchered that. We're on the draw. Inspiring Vantage. This could be a bad matchup, chat. If they are Boros, Heroic, and they play turn 2 Virtuoso, we are cooked. Probably. Well, I guess next turn we go Caryatid Oath, and then maybe Bolas on 3, or Cavalier on 3. Dealer's choice. Alright, we can beat that one. That one's just a guy. Just a guy doing a thing. Take another Nykthos, so we can have maybe like a double Nykthos turn soon. We could probably go like Nykthos Cavalier next turn, and then the turn after go like Nykthos, Dragon God, minus, play Nykthos, play like Storm the Festival of the Graveyard or some shit. Sacred Foundry, no pick. Escape Velocity, never seen this card in my life. Hasten Escape, got it. Bolas on 3 safer than Cavalier? I mean, they could just God's willing and then kill the Bolas, right? I don't know. I don't know what you mean by safe. We're not gonna fucking get combo killed next turn. Unless they play Virtuoso. If they play Virtuoso, I'm very incentivized to Nicol, Bolas, and minus on it. But the Cavalier also ramps up the Nykthos. Alright, now the Wolfwillow is free. At least it's not control? Yeah, for sure. Alright, put a storm in the graveyard, so we get to do the thing that I said we were going to do anyway. I think if they attack next turn, I might not block. I guess it depends. I guess the question is, what are they going to do? Can also just like constrict their resources a bit, make them have it all. A block here. This is a safer block. If they have a +4 though, it does trade, but that's fine. This still dies. Reckless Rage, yep. And now I kind of want to Bolas and just like minus on them. And go, let's see, does Karn do anything? We're light on loyalty now. Let's see, so next turn we have 4 devotion. That's 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 9-10, so we can double Bolas. I probably also Storm Bolas next turn if I get Storm back. I'm gonna get back Storm. Just gonna put a bunch of shit in their way. I don't need to play the Bolas yet, but I can still play the Bolas next turn, probably. Alright, so let's draw Storm. Cavalier Kiora, perfect. 3 Storm the Festivals. Scary shit. They're on the bottom now, though. Alright, let's play the other Nykthos. 8. Alright, so we can do this and play the Bolas, so let's do this first. I'm probably going to plus to draw a card and make them discard a card. Because it's very unlikely I die to... Or maybe I should just to get God's Willing off the table. This game's over. Don't counter chickens. Don't counter chickens. Karn for sure. We only have 5 though, so I guess it's Mystic. Let's see, I guess I can go get... No, it's Karn land, and then I can get the 6-drop thing. We'll do that. I figured it out. Figured it out. So now we block. They play some protection thing. Then we go Nicol Bolas minus, Karn minus, do some shit. Game's over. Decent turn? Yeah, not bad. Tajiri Step is the play. As a Tajiri Glacier. It's probably not great news for them. They're probably going to main phase pro green here, would be my guess, and attack. Yep. And then we'll just Bolas kill it and the game's over. Probably, anyway. Wonder if... Do we just have lethal? This is more fun. I think we just have lethal with the Hydra, honestly. Where you going? Where you going, bro? Where you going, step bro? Alright. Nicol Bolas out, Caryatid out. Voracious Hydra in. Just a little more interaction. Storm's a bit worse. Fun's greater than lethal? It sure is when you're streaming. Alright, chat, if you got a Prime sub lying around, make sure to throw it my way. I'd really appreciate it. You can also check out my Patreon if you want to see my written work. I got sideboard guides. I got updated deck lists. I got all sorts of cool shits. All right, we'll keep, but definitely need to draw like a land or so somewhere. But if they don't have removal, then our hand's golden. Even if they have removal, we're going to be a little slow if we don't draw the land. Does your written work have citations? I'm not making a book report. I often have links to deck lists and things to help justify my decisions, though. And talk, you know. I use real information. I don't make shit up. Not usually, anyway. Citations are the VODs. That's also somewhat true. No removal pog. Don't count your chickens. Come on, Scouter. You know better. This is by far the worst draw of the day. Let's see if we can draw out of it. We're still not dead. They didn't play a prowess creature, or they played a prowess creature, not a heroic creature, so without that thing that gets constantly bigger, it's not nearly as scary. I mean, we're still at 14. This is still just a 1-2. Virtuoso is terrifying. Super scary. With the Boseiju, we're gonna play it. Do I go double Haven? I think I'm just gonna go Troll. Troll puts up a decent blocker, and if it dies, oh, we don't actually have a forest to put it on. That sucks. It's another reason to play one Boseiju instead of 2. K-Smith, thanks for the 1 year. Says sup. So would you. You never top deck Rex Sage when I need it, so I guess I'm worse than opponents. Fair, fair. I don't understand. Did I top deck a Rex Sage against you or something? Unfortunate. I'm sorry, G-Score. I'm not a lawyer either, bro. The only thing I've ever had to cite was a research paper. So, my apologies. Another Virtuoso. So they have a very creature-dense draw. Hopefully they don't combo kill me anytime soon. Alright, so gonna go Haven here. Two Havens, your go. This is probably the turn where I die. But they didn't play anything else last turn, so maybe it's just God's willing. Yeah, siding is a huge pain. I remember that being really annoying back then. Dead as fuck. I mean, I feel like I should have been dead last turn, but they didn't kill me, so I feel a little bit safer this turn. Some Greenmate says, join the Patreon. Thanks for the guides. Hey, you're welcome. I'm glad I could be of service. If you're interested in sideboard guides, make sure to check out the Patreon chat. If you need a link, let me know. ! Patreon and chat. I write a new article every week. I've been doing a lot of sideboard guides. This week, I'll probably not do a sideboard guide for mono green, but I'll do like a, here's updated list. Here's each matchup and what I'm scared of and yada yada. Sorry, Squee. You're pretty close though. Mike says, I'm an incompetent lawyer. I know plenty of those, don't worry. Yes, the sideboard guide for mono green is very easy. I'll basically just talk about Voracious Hydra and when it comes in. I'll talk about the Great Henge when it comes in. Gigant to the Hand. Gigant to the Hand is a dreamboat. Gigant to the Hand is like the best man at my wedding. We might have a shot here, chat. Might have a little shot ski. We're gonna start playing these 5/6s. What a dreamboat. Yeah, sideboarding is maybe one of the hardest parts of tournament Magic, and I was instantly drawn to the deck like, what, a year or two ago whenever Spike built it with the Karns. I was like, oh, that's sick. Just not having to deal with that shit is so cool. Am I dead? I feel like I'm dead if they're doing this. Yeah, we're dead. All right, we're gonna block. Blocking everything. No trample, please? I mean, any big buff on this kills me, right? This was maybe a bad block. But I didn't want to die to one Defiant Strike, you know what I'm saying? Joan Sandlop, I wrote an article recently about banned humans. You can check it out on the Patreon. Right now we're playing mono green. Drew's kind of like a desperation / bad attack. Maybe. So we're going to be losing our Cavalier, but we're only taking 2. We're killing one of these. Oh, yeah, we are losing the Cavalier. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Do I get back to Elf as an extra blocker? 3, 4, 5. I guess I can get back Troll and go Troll next turn. I don't hate that. And go Cure Troll. Cure's free? Cure is free. Cure is free. But I'm dead to like everything. Can I hit Nykthos and go crazy? I wouldn't call Reckless Rage Stone nothing. I mean, we knew that their hand was pretty weak for a while. I think it's just double Troll. Honestly. It feels so bad to go double Troll though. Your higher upside? Yeah, but we could just die to any spell no matter what though, so I guess it's Kiora. Kiora's free. We'll go Kiora, untap, play Cavalier. And then just hope we don't die. Hope they just draw land or a creature that doesn't have haste. We know they have Gigantha. We can maybe outclass Gigantha after a turn. Exactly. Rowdy gets it. We can hit Nykthos and draw a land. I guess now we can Oath into a Elf. Wonder if Elf even helps with anything. Not really. Storm on the bottom. No bueno. Sorry, excuse me. No bueners. I forgot I started saying no bueners. Alright, have nothing. One time. Cast Gigantha? Cast Gigantha? Question mark? Portable hole. That's a something, chat. Unfortunate. Unfortunate. Close game, though. I think I should have got back 2 trolls. That was like the one card where 2 trolls made it so I didn't die, but that's a card that I was not expecting to try to play around. We mull. Keep this one. I think my big mistake was playing Troll on 2 without a forest. I'm gonna put back, I guess, the Boseiju. Pretty decent opener though. I mean, it's sorcery speed. It's not that good, but it's certainly fine in the main deck. But I think after board we just want Voracious Hydra, and that's the card I have to cut. It's too high variance. Okay, big scary time. I'm probably gonna double block with trolls. Discard a favorite hoplites. Need to get this thing off the table. If we draw Kiora, we can sack both the lands and draw some cards. I don't hate that. I'll probably put one on each, one on the Wolfwillow land and one on the other one. I'm assuming that they're both dying. This card's so fucked up. I just have to try to kill it one way or another. This is why Bolas is not in the deck though, because in this spot, like, what am I supposed to do? Now I just lose both my creatures though, so maybe they'll fuck up and discard a land. Maybe their hand's 5 lands. That sucks. They get to kill both trolls, and we're in a world of hurt. We can draw a lot of stuff though. 2 Gods Willing down. Maybe we'll draw a Voracious and kill this. That'd be nice. What card is that? Gods Willing. Ancestral Anger. Favorite Hoplite. You don't know what Favorite Hoplite does? Sorry. 1/2 Heroic. Old school. I say old school, but Theros wasn't that long ago, I guess. 9-10 years. At this point, it's pretty fucking old. Damn. 1 God's Willing owned me pretty hard, chat. Not gonna lie. That sucks. Alright, I'm gonna crack this. I'm gonna go and do both these as well. The game is over, I've lost, but I'm gonna try my best. We're basically sacrificing all our resources to try to block, but the God's Willing was just complete fucking dumpster. This is a horrible matchup for us. And I thought we were gonna win too. I thought we were gonna win one of the games, so we lost. Last game I thought we could maybe come back. Just wish maybe I'd done the 2 trolls instead of the Kiora Cavalier. Would have been a different game. Would have kept going at least. Reckless Rage. This is a lot of damage. The problem is now our Nykthos is bad too, right? Just because all our trolls, all of our devotion's gone. But what am I supposed to do? Just not put up blockers? No tax to blocks? Land go? Take 1,000? If you have a Prime sub available, appreciate if you use it on me. Trying to do this shit full time. Every little bit helps. I'd very much appreciate it. It also keeps you from having to watch commercials, which is nice. Maybe the double block was bad. Maybe the double block was bad, because 1 God's Willing just colds me there. I think a single block is bad too, though, so maybe I just take it. Maybe I just single block Favorite Hoplite and force them to have a bunch of shit. Arja, thanks for the follow. If you're new to the channel and haven't hit the follow button, make sure to do so. I'm here most weekdays playing Pioneer between the hours of noon and 5 Eastern time. Lately, I've been starting around 1, but that's just because I stay up late. All right, we lose. I quit. I think it's probably just single block on the Favorite Hoplite. See what they do. But maybe 1 on each is good, just because one of their creatures is bound to die, and it's probably unlikely that both yours die. Hey Todd, is there any deck in Pioneer in the same kind of vein as Amulet Titan Modern? I was looking at Lotus Field a bit. It's definitely this deck, Solemn. This is the Titan of Pioneer. A lot of little things, a lot of back and forth gameplay, a lot of customization. Milli mana and tutor targets. I would not play Blood Sun Lotus Field. I think Lotus Field combo is nothing like Amulet Titan. And I think Amulet Titan is dog shit right now. Or not, I think Lotus Field is dog shit right now. Blood Sun Lotus Field is fun for FNM. It just depends on what you're trying to accomplish, I guess. Land? I don't think I play an elf. I really don't like giving them free loots. But just me not having a land there to play the Cavalier to max punish is a bummer. boss. Yo, thanks for the 2 years and a month. Love you. Thank you so much. Welcome back to Todd Squad. Still didn't draw it. Let's bang the drum with the troll here, see what happens. I'm gonna play Karn and go get a land. I don't care if it gets pierced or whatever. My hand's all juice. I just really don't want to trigger their Ledger Shredder. This also gives us insulation in case they have a removal spell for an elf. But I feel like if they had a removal spell for elf, they would have already played it. So I don't really know what's happening. Petty theft on Old Growth Troll. Things you love to see. Maybe this means they're the Prowess deck and not Phoenix. Now I'm very glad I didn't go get Tormod's Crypt, which I was considering doing. Hoping you top 8 one more RCQ and I'll have my Nykthos set. Nice, Solomon. Full Nykthos set's kind of sick. Alright, it looks like they are Phoenix. Interesting. So Karn's gonna be dead. That's fine. We'll play Cavalier next turn. Karn already did his job though. His job was to not find a land. God damn. Brutal. Well, if I ever attack, I don't want to trigger the Ledger Shredder. I've said it like 9 times. Their hand is very clearly mediocre. They haven't triggered their own Ledger Shredder a single time. I try very hard not to trigger my opponent's Ledger Shredders when I'm playing this matchup, because it just lets them smooth things out, grows their thing uncontrollably sometimes. Alright, so they opt Chart Course, so they can go attack Chart, but I can just block. Yes. Yeah, but I kept a 1-lander, so it was a bit of a gamble on my part anyway. Right, they're finally triggering their Ledger Shredder once. Let's see if they discard another Phoenix and then maybe kill an elf and bring it back. Maybe they get aggressive. They discarded a piece of the puzzle. Holy shit. I might Tormod's Crypt them, chat. I might attack with Cavalier and then Karn and then eat their thing. They're definitely going to kill Cavalier, but I'm just going to target my own Cavalier in the graveyard and cast it again next turn. Yeah, Solemn. We're doing weird shit. It's easy to cast 2 off of Oath. Okay. Target these 2. No land to play. Pass the turn. This is now big enough to just kill this. This is going to die. We'll get back a Cavalier. We'll keep on keeping on. Maybe Roy, but I also kind of want to constrict their graveyard so they can't double Del Spell. It's a weird dance. Like if I wait, they get to Del Spell and like do it kind of freely. But I guess like you know, they had 6 in the yard after 6 or 7. Maybe I should have waited. Another Shredder. They can time walk now, I guess. Charter course. Okay, so no time walk, but they can cruise. Ledger Shredder is very scary. And I haven't found a Nykthos, so I haven't been able to go crazy. It's unlikely, I think, they'll be able to bring back a Phoenix here, so... They've only played 1 non-creature so far. It's just this Charter course, so they have to play land and then double 1. This didn't get pumped. That's good. Now I'll wait, I think. It's going to take a while to ground at the graveyard, though. They're playing extremely slow, though. Karn's going to die for sure. They did shock. I don't think I know any of the cards in their hands. Maybe they'll post-combat treasure cruise. They are at 9. Spike an elf, okay. Ooh, if they have another removal spell for another elf. Wow, 2 times we didn't hit a land. 2 Cavaliers, twice we missed on land. After keeping a land-light hand. 3 lands in the top 22 cards, chat. Are you fucking kidding me? 2 lands. 2 lands in the top 22 cards. 2. June 22, is that any good or bad? I can't tell. My next like 10 draws are all going to be forest though. The Whipskis, yeah, I mean, I don't really know what to do about it. Okay. If they get aggressive, I'll probably just take this hit, right? They're at 9. We might actually get aggressive with our Cavalier, maybe play Troll next turn. This might be a match where we win via time. Our opponent is playing so slow. We'll see though. Thing in the ice. All right. They haven't drawn a cruise or a trespass though, so. Galvanic has flashback? There's no Galvanic in the graveyard. It's a charm. I wonder if their hand is just like 2 Arclight Phoenixes or something stupid. Thing seems good lately. I actually am on the other fence. Like here, obviously it's fine if they can flip it, but if they can flip it, I should be dead by a mile, right? Raisin Bar main phase. This is just to set up Ledger Shredders, I guess. Interesting. Don't understand. Should I just play? Their hand is bad, right? So I shouldn't let them loot. Their hand's very clearly bad. I'm just gonna say go. We attack with both. They can maybe double block the Cavalier, kill it. Take 4 from the Troll. Turn 2 thing, the ice used to be king. See if they whiff one more time. It's very hard for them to whiff, though, you know? They keep playing their lands, which is a good sign for me. Normally, people play their land right after they draw a land. Or are they going to attack with Hall? Okay. Maybe block with everything. Maybe it's a lightning axe. They can only kill Cavalier Elf or 2 elves. They kill Cavalier, we get back. I think a 4 block's good. 4 block makes the most sense. Hearse block? Maybe. Hearse would have been a good block too. I kind of want my Cavalier to die though. So I can storm the festival. I assume that one of their cards in hand is Lightning Axe, which is why I block like this. But blocking with a hearse would have been fine too. Their thing still dies, so it's fine. Okay, so 5, so 4, 5, 6. So they killed a bunch of stuff. That's okay. All right, so let's get back. Let's see if we can get back Oath of Nissa, play Oath, and then kill the Ledger Shredder. And then find something off the Oath. I kind of don't hate that. Because then we can exile this Ledger Shredder, and then I'm not very scared anymore. Lost a lot of stuff that combat, chat. Not stoked about it. Finally. Jesus Christ. Alright, so they'll get a loot, but they have no cards in hand, so this is fine. They discarded a cruise, love it. Another shredder. I guess another elf is free. Let's go elf. Look at Bolas. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Attack. They can't block with Brazen Barrer. And it's not lethal though. I should have just blocked with Hearse last turn, I think. This was a pretty decent turn though. I don't expect the Bolas Inquisition, yeah. I'm just sad all my juice got snapped off early, you know? Danny, how did you know Norway's warships have barcodes on them? How? So they can Scandinavian. Yeah, love it. All right, I'm at 19. Let's see if I die. I'll be right back. All right. They played a Phoenix as a defensive measure. And an opt. They have a thing in the ice on 2. Lost to Boris Heroic, ape shit. I've never heard that one before either, Interrupter Jones. That's a pretty good one. Opponent has under 14 minutes. This is still game 1. We have quite a bit going on. We can storm the festival this turn from the grave, I think. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then Nykthos is 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. We can pretty comfortably storm the festival from the grave. And there's a good chance we get to go twice. This is so silly, man. They're just burning so much time doing nothing. It's been a close game, though. It's just been slow. Every action just takes 20 seconds, you know? Alright, that was insane. Alright, we're probably just gonna do that. We have so many cards gone already. Storm might actually just miss. We have a ton of mana left in the deck. Alright, I'm gonna kill the Thing in the Ice. I think Thing in the Ice is how I lose. So we're gonna go get Meteor Golem. That's gonna make us lose our thing, though. I think it's Meteor Golem. I will kill the Thing in the Ice. We'll force them to block with Phoenix. We'll crew this and attack. So if they block with Phoenix and don't do anything next turn, they're dead to Hearse plus the other creatures. They can attack and kill Karn, but they're low on defensive, so they need like a cruise into other stuff this turn. Alright, they didn't have it. Go on the sideboard. This is not a matchup where Voracious Hydra comes in, but Voracious Hydra is not bad in the matchup. I do think Bolas Dragon God is pretty good because it can kill Ledger Shredder pretty easily-ish when you're doing your like Storm the Festival stuff. Because you can, if you don't combo kill with Storm the Festival in this matchup, they can just untap and kill you with like Time Walk and stuff. But Nicol Bolas makes sure that like that's much harder to do when you can take care of their Ledger Shredder. Voracious Hydra is not bad, but oftentimes if you go for like a 4/5 to fight Thing in the Ice, or smaller to fight like a Ledger Shredder, they can just bust you up with a Lightning Axe, which kind of sucks. But sometimes I just make a big ass Voracious Hydra and they can't beat it. Do I want to cut anything for a random artifact? You could board in like the Damping Sphere. I don't think so though. Could maybe board in the maybe the Hearse. I don't know. Is it free damage to crew with Golem and attack with Elves? Probably, yeah. Just a mistake. Okara says, I still can't believe the answer to making Mono Green better was adding a Grixis Planeswalker. It's been pretty damn good, too. Not gonna lie. God damn, I got a lot of viewers. I think this is the most viewers I've had in years without a raid. Thanks everybody for hanging out. I'm Tandy. I play a lot of Pioneer. Hit the follow button if you hadn't already. I'm here most weekdays playing Pioneer. Noon to 5 Eastern time, somewhere in there. If that's your shit, hit the follow. If you don't want to see ads, hit the Prime sub button. If you want me to be happy, hit the gifted sub button. Or sub to the Patreon, one of the two. We're gonna mulligan this dog shitter. What's up, Chef? Alright, keep this one. We don't have Oath, so we'll just put back Bolas. Easy come, easy go. Alright, turn 1 island means no removal on this elf on 1, so probably an opt or consider, but they might kill it on 2. Perfect hand, yeah. This is a great 6. This is for sure a great 6er. Next turn we can play Haven Elf. If they kill Elf, we'll just go Haven, I think, over Elf. That's fine. Better than Ledger Shredder or whatever. This deck doesn't actually accelerate into 3-drops that much. King Leonidas, thanks for continuing your gifted sub. Appreciate it. Laz says you deserve a resurgence of viewers. Well, I really appreciate those words. That's really nice to hear. I'm glad you're enjoying the content. Dad says I went in because I saw all green and Bolas in the preview. Lol. Nice. Oh man, what do I do now? I think I just cast Kiora and hope they don't have... Why would they play this? They have to have red removal. I hope they don't have Spell Pierce. If they have Pierce, I'm gonna be big sad. Alright, perfect. So I think they just have like a Fire Impulse or something. They might have just not had a removal spell on 1, and now they just found a couple off the opt and draw step. Another Shredder. What? I wonder if there's no way they Fire Impulse their own thing just to pump their Shredder, right? Maybe they do. Feels loose though. All right. I'll take it. Discard Axe. Destructron! Gangway! Yo, thanks for the 5 gifted. Appreciate you, family. Thank you so much. Welcome, the guy, Icy Mintos, GTL Starburst, Mir, and Bobby Fortanley. Welcome and welcome back to the Todd Squad. Appreciate you. All right, do we play Karn and get a land? Or what do we do? Alright. Let's go untap this. I think we get Karn, get a land, and play Caryatid. Guess I could just play the land. I think I'll just play land. I don't want to give them 2 loots. They're looting enough as it is. 1 more mana doesn't help that much. It helps a bit, especially if they kill the Kiora, but I think they're incentivized to kill the Karn here. And I don't think that they can kill both, at least not easily. Yeah, they might have Cruise, but there's not much I can do about Cruise. You know, giving them more, like, the Ledger Shredder is one of the keys to them winning the matchup. It's just such a aggressive, powerful card that hinders my ability to develop early. You know, it's made me play completely differently every time it's come into play. I mean, you've watched how it made me play around it, you know? Alright, so they're probably going to kill Karn and hit Kiora for 1 would be my guess. Because they're probably more afraid of Karn than they are Kiora. Joke's on them, though. No attack with the other Ledger Shredder. Interesting. That's a weird chomp. Do I play around Spell Pierce? I think I do. Now that I drew something actually good to play here. We're going to play the Caryatid too, since the Kiora is probably going to die. At the very least, it's all up to their discretion. We'll go for a Storm next turn. I was afraid of a Spell Pierce. I don't know how likely it is. I think they really fucked up by making Letter trigger on your opponent's stuff too. I think that was a huge pun on their part. I think they made it a little too good just for that. It's also hard to just like keep up with your opponent's shit sometimes, you know? So it just sucks to have to, you know, oh, did you play a second spell? Trigger, you know? It's clean on Magic Online, but it's still annoying, right? I just want to play my own shit. That's why I hate Narset. That's why I hate, you know, Teferi Time Raveler. Like, I hate the one-sided fuck yous, but I also hate the cards that punish your opponent while doing something fucked up on your own side. I think it's just too strong. All right, well, I'm probably in trouble. They probably have Gust or something now. Kiora's almost certainly dead. You're gonna attack me for 4, that's fine. Or for 2. All right, we'll go for a Storm. If it gets countered, I'll probably just concede and we'll move on to game 3. They're light on time though, so I might make them play it out. Plus, we have another Storm. If it resolves next turn, we might be in business. Hey, they did have the Spell Pierce, so kudos to Tandy on that one, huh? Kudos to me on that one, eh? The triggering on opponents felt like it was for commander design. Yeah, but that's also just dumb. Monster Mentor doesn't trigger on your opponent's shit. Why does this, you know? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. The most they can do this turn, I think, is 14. And they need 2 more spells to bring the Phoenix back. 1 more spell lets them connive a bunch. Playing the land is weird. Makes me think that they don't have anything. Oh, maybe they have Cruise, though, actually. I don't know. Petty Thefts. Targeting the Troll. All right. So let's loot them up. Discard a land. Discard an Abrade. And a Phoenix. Okay, so that'll be lethal if they can play one thing, and they discard an Abrade, so I assume they can. It's actually it's too short. I'm at 18, so it's only 16. 4, 7, 10, 13, 16. Did you get to see the deck Spike was playing before? Ramping into Hardcast Emrakul Aeon's Torn? Lol, so good. I didn't, but it sounds fun. King says, happy to continue the sub. I didn't watch Pioneer at all, but enjoyed watching your stream. Both have grown on me. Aw, thank you. Appreciate it. They should have bounced Haven IMO? Maybe. They don't know that I have another Storm. I don't even know that they can trigger the Phoenixes this turn. I think they might have punted. They could have kept a Braid. They chose not to. Regardless, it's gonna, even with a good ass Storm in the Festival, it's gonna be hard to win the game. I mean, they got 10 power worth of flyers. I need to hit like 2 Cavaliers and get lucky. If we win this game, mono green too strong. I will agree with that, but I also think it's too strong anyway. All right, 0 cards, a Braid. So we're gonna go to 2, and our Storm the Festival has to basically combo chain off. But we can do it. We've done it before. We've done it before. I think we need to like draw Nykthos this turn. If we draw Nykthos this turn, we might have a shot. Woo, baby! That's a start. All right. So start with this. Play Troll. All right, chat. Let's see if we get there. This is only game 2. My opponent has 5 minutes to win game 3. They're playing extremely slow, so we're going to take our time on this turn if we hit some stuff. We did not. We did not. We're dead, but we're gonna play it out and force them to attack and everything. Drawing the Nykthos was like step one, but we needed it to be slightly better. Darn. Yeah, Kiora would have been a hot one. Kiora Cavalier for an untapped land or something. Maybe even another Nykthos. I don't know if that would have mattered. All right, less than 5 minutes. That was a one lander too, right? Or what was that? Should we put it in Hydra? Should I try my best to not die? And how do I best do that? I think the Nicol Boluses might come out. Maybe we just leave it as is though. Fuck them. Fuck them. Don't play weird. Just beat them. Just beat them straight up. We'll keep. So if they don't kill our elf on 1. If they do, we have Oath into stuff, so it's fine. Force them to have the answer always. Nice. GG. Perfect. Oath, let's see if it gets pierced. No pierce. Take a Karn, I guess. Kind of want the land, actually. Maybe should have took the land. No Pyroclasm one time. Land equals storm. Karn equals scary, though. We'll see what we do next turn. If they pass with 2 mana up, I think it's going to be Ether Gust, so I'm going to go for a Karn into Hearse if I draw the land. Ledger Shredder. Okay, now we'll just Cavalier, and I think we're Gucci after that. Wow. Maybe a Storm now, just because that gets pierced. What an impossible decision this is. An impossible decision. Do I just fucking Damping Sphere them? You cast Cavalier. Storm is so powerful, and they don't have Force, or they don't have Spell Pierce up right now. I think it's Storm. Yeah. Let's go Troll. Now we have like real pressure. Then our Nykthos is cracked. Storm 100p? It's not 100p. If you miss on Storm, Cavalier down that turn is way stronger. I think because I drew Nykthos, I can afford to go for Troll though. Lava Coil on 1, that's fine. Does this Axe on another? That's fine too. This one comes back. They loot, but they're not getting back Phoenix this turn. It's only 2 spells. They're bottlenecked on mana a little. I'll go here. Hmm. Seven, 8, 9, 10. So we can Karn plus Thing. Let's do Karn plus Thing. I think the game's over if we do that. Karn plus Thing plus Oath. Yeah, Karn statue is like game over in this spot, I think. And also Oath. Maybe we should have Oath first, though, since we had enough mana to. I guess I still can. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right. Does Kiora can let me do a lot more stuff, so let's look for Kiora. We'll take the Lair. I don't think we've played a lane yet. Okay. I was deathly afraid I was going to accidentally sack the land with Old Growth Troll on it here. Alright. See if they can win through a God-Pharaoh statue, chat. They discarded an Abrade, which means they probably have another Abrade, but it costs 4. And so they have to basically spend a whole turn to kill that, and it doesn't kill Karn. And then we get to go Cavalier maybe into Storm the Festival. And they don't have anything. Great. Perfect.